Hello there. So we're just back from the CI Shutdown Turnaround Super Conference, and I think I'd like to do a little series of videos to respond to some of the feedback responses we got to our recent workshop that we presented last Monday. And I'm deciding today to kick this series off with a response that I'll admit we all got a pretty good chuckle out of. And I've decided that since I've had that exact thought myself so many times, I'm going to give it a shot. So it went like this. We asked, what could we possibly have done to improve this workshop? And the short, sweet answer that we got back, make my management a 10. I said, okay, fair enough. Like I said, I've had that thought too many times to count myself. So I'm going to give it a bit of a try here. Obviously, making people do things is a long ways out of scope for an advisor. But what I can share is my heartfelt advice, the way I feel that I ran my team when I was the manager, and what I today would still be giving new managers for advice on this. Now, the first thing is knowing what good looks like. And I think it is a very big investment in ourselves and in our professionalism to take the time to learn and understand what good looks like at all aspects of the accountabilities we've been given as a manager. Now, I will say, I have known very successful managers that are able to, not maybe go as deep into the weeds on the knowing what good looks like part, but that's because they are very good at my next 2 points. So my second point is select and place people on your team in roles that you can trust, right? Like it's partly why I made the first point. For a lot of us, that knowing ourselves what good looks like can really help us along on this trust step. Some people are able to get there without that. And if you are able to get there without going that deep in the weeds, then that's good too. But you need to put people in the roles that you can trust. And the final piece of the puzzle here is trust your SMEs, right? That is the entire point of having put them in the roles in the first place. Turnaround is what we call in the systems thinking world a wicked challenge. And the very particular discipline of the turnaround process is important to success. And there really are no examples of people being successful without accepting that part. So if you have the right people, then let them do the work. And if you are unable to trust that these are the right people, then remediate that. Maybe you're going to provide more training. Maybe you're going to provide more coaching. Maybe you're going to provide direct mentorship. You can bring in outsiders to mentor your team. Or if worse comes to worse, if you really can't trust them, replace them. Because leadership and management does not actually belong down in the weeds. But if you're not going to trust your SMEs, then that's where you're going to end up being. Peace out. Talk to you again in a few days.